everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to some more One Piece character versus Demon Slayer stuff. I'm back again, melting away as it's gotten even freaking hotter. Why does that have to keep getting hotter? Oh, it's not the weekend anymore, so my dog's with me, so I've got a fan in my room, and it's pointed directly at the dog and not at me, so I am sweating away. Oh, no, it's horrible. But yeah, anyway, we're back. We're doing another one of these, mainly cause, yeah, we did Luffy, we did Zoro, so we don't need Zoro stuff anymore. Badum, throw all these in the ocean. No, this time, we're going to dress up a bit and try a bit, leg work, little leg style, bit of, I can't remember what his fighting style's called. Is here black leg or black foot? I can't remember which one. Oh, but I guess we can find that one out really quick, because I can technically go, Badum, we are a pirate. Badum, we are a human. Are we a human? Okay, Sanji's a questionable one on that one. But anyway, and then it's called black leg, there we go. Badu. And now we fight with our leg. Fantastic. I love this style. I love it that this is added in Tomato Menomi. I've always enjoyed using it. Just for one, just because the fact that using your leg in Minecraft in general, I just find amusing. Yeah. Also, that has good durability is getting used. Interesting. Hold the bar. But yeah, we're back for another one of these. I want to complete at least the monster trio. Actually, wait a minute. On that note, I probably should have went to Fishman. Or if we go to a different point in the story, maybe I should have picked up Goddess Slingshot. God, my brain's not operating today. Yeah, anyway, yeah, Sanji's position's a bit wobbly because it's kind of funny when he gets knocked out the top three, because then Zoro makes fun of him for it and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, Sanji, really strong. Basically, top three, the Straw Hat crew. And, I mean, yeah, he's the guy that if he's going to be doing fights, he's going to be fighting one of the big guys. That typically is how it goes. So, yeah, I want to try it still. In Minami, I quite like the style. It's one I've used quite a lot. It's one of my favourite ones to go to. There's a lot of moving about. There's a lot of fun, kicky style attacks. And, I mean, yeah, I'm just looking forward to trying this one, seeing how well we can do against Demon Slayer. Although, on that note, Demon Slayer. Oh, so it's now Monday, so I've now watched the latest episode, and from what I understand, there's going to be 11 episodes this season, aka we've got one more to go, and that last one's apparently going to be an extra long one. I can't wait, because it's all been very nice so far. Oh, but obviously not going to spoil anything. But yeah, if you haven't been watching the latest Demon Slayer, you should. I mean, if you're waiting to binge watch it all, you're lucky. You've only got one more week to go and you get binge watch it all. But yeah, Demon Slayer's been great. There's some really fun bits. And I mean, to be fair, I've read the manga. I knew going into this it's gonna be a good arc. Assuming they keep up their usual, you know, animation fighty stuff, and yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah, sure enough, it was. And I cannot wait for the last bits. Badum. One Piece side of things. Read the latest manga chapter. Oh, the last section. Is it? I mean, we're like the last stretch, but the last stretch is probably still gonna last like 5 years, isn't it? It feels weird saying that for One Piece, but yeah, we are in the final bit now, aren't we? In the final arc, sort of, kind of, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if we're in like the final arc, like we're in the final section of One Piece, but now we're like, you know, we're going through kind of mini arcs because like a bunch of stuff's happening all at once, and boom, but it's all kind of happening at the same time. So like it's, I don't know. Either way, oh, it's fun being a One Piece fan right now. Less fun when you hear we're getting, you know, 4 weeks without any One Piece, but it's understandable. The manga writer, drawer, Oda, basically is getting an eye operation, so, you know, what can, you know, health and all that stuff comes first. But it's good. Going 4 weeks without One Piece, my god. Oh, we're getting to all the really, really good bits. Badu. Anyway, I'm blabbering on, as I will, because, you know, I'm overheating. So, right, we're Sanji. We're gonna be a human. We're gonna have the black leg style. We're gonna be a pirate. Kill. Means we get access to a bunch of key techniques, and it means we're gonna have to up our everything. So, first up, upping our door key. Start at 10,000. We know that won't be enough. We know it won't. We've tried it. Oh, we've tried it. Yeah, even the HASHIRAs. Once you get to a certain point, it's just not good enough. So, you know, it's one of those ones. But, you know, we'll start at that. We'll have our warm-up against Tanjiro and everyone. And we'll go from there. But for that, let's put up our power and all that. Also give ourselves the saturation effect, just so we, you know, don't lose hunger while doing all this, so we can keep the regeneration going. Also, Haki. So, I'm just going to put 100 on everything, but yeah, so Sanji doesn't have Conqueror's Haki, and can't be applying that onto techniques in Bubbledom, at least as far as I know. So, as far as what's been displayed so far, Sanji's got other stuff going on, essentially. So, there's that. Okay, so if we go from here, Bubbledom, go to human techniques. Technically, we can use Geppo. Sanji can use Geppo. It's not exactly Geppo, it's his own variant of it, the Skywalk or whatever it is. But it's effectively we can use Geppo. So that is a technique I will 100% be using because it's a really good technique. That I also said though, slash abilities, unlock grip, bum ba dum, black leg. To me. As for abilities, we've got we've got Double Jumbly, Skywalk, Animator Kick Course, Extra Hatchets, Party Table Kick Course, Konekasi, and Beyond Grill Shot. I'm probably mispronouncing all of them. But yeah, either way, a bunch of really fun techniques here. So, which ones do we want to pay extra attention to? Party Table Kick Course, that's a spinny round technique where you hit all around you. That's a really good one. Diablo Jumpy, obviously, lets us use our ultimate technique, which is the grill shot. Cool, but also just, it gives us a power boost while we're using it, so that's fun. Zaromaru Kick Course, Extra Hatchets. Extra Hatchets is like just, it's like the Gum machine gun attack, basically, it's just lots of kicks. Those have been proven to not be very effective in this kind of thing, but I will take them because I'm desperate. For just anything that will hurt things against my opponents, so yeah. Kick Course, Naira Kick Course. I believe that's the one where, yeah, leap forward and kick all nearby enemies for modern damage, knocking them all down. I believe by flip forward, it means I will flip into the air. So hold on, yeah, if I go boop, yeah, this is the one where I flip into the air and land. And it knocks people down, which is fine, but if you don't land properly, it gets a bit weird. I've got this one, which is just you kick something that goes flying. Bosh. I mean, that fish was always going to go flying. I've got the spinny one, which I enjoy. That's the one where we're going to have a great old time using that one. And yeah, just get things like more Geppo to mix with our things. So we need to keep some airtime. We can keep ourselves up a fair bit with this. That's fun. Then get extra hatchets. I don't expect that to be useful, you know, you never know. Then obviously there's Diablo Jumpy, which is just always going to be good. Oh damn, I forgot our dummies for this. Let's get the dummies out real quick. Ba-dum. Quickly test this out. Also, combat mode, thingy mode, other abilities. So, we can get Haki, we can get full body Haki. Does Sanji have a mission in Eternal Destruction? Like, does he have those things? I know Sanji's thing is less about the physical side of Haki and more the visual side. AKA things like, yeah, future sight and stuff like that. And I don't know if he actually does, like, proper future sight, but, like, he's got really good high-end observation Haki. To the point where he might as well have future sight. Because, like, he can react so damn well. So, but case in point against the #1 son from Big Mom's with the mochi fruit. His name's escaping me right now because it's really hot. My brain's smelling. I don't remember names very well. Yeah, he had future sight and he tries to shoot Sanji with a bean, obviously. And yeah, Sanji just dodges out of the way. Apparently that was going to kill Sanji, that bean. So, I'm not sure. Well, no, like, he seemed confident it would. Oh, I do love looking at, like, One Piece information. It's like, it's so questionable, some of these things, because it's not exactly like a hard, yes, he's got future sight, because Katakuri is the name. I didn't even see the name. I just saw someone write down Kon, meaning Katakuri, or was it Kan? I can't remember. They got a thing down to start with K anyway. And I was like, oh yeah, Katakuri, that's the name. Blah, blah. Anyway, yeah, Katakuri can see future sight. If you see Sanji dodge a technique without even looking at it, is that just because he's got really good observation Haki? Is that because he has future sight? Sodding knows. And then Eternal Destruction, emission and all that. I don't think he's actually shown using it, has he? Might be able to use it if he really tried though. I don't know. Whatever, we'll just not use it. It's fine. We just need to take the Haki. It's fine. We'll be fine. So what we were getting destroyed previously, we've got Black Legs down now. That'll definitely make up the slack. Actually, right, I don't know. The technique's pretty good. So, right, just kicking, we do 7 damage. Cool. So it's pretty much the same as when Luffy had the brawler style. Neat. If we do kick course, we do apparently 32 per hit. Lovely. If we do the straight kick, it does 29. If we do extra Haki hits and actually hit, they do 15. So, I mean, it's doing more than the casual hit of some of Zoro's techniques when we were using him. So there's that. And that's before we apply Haki on. Badoom. So now we do 12. And now if we do kick course, we do 46. Chill. Add Diablo Jambi on there. We can do... Yeah, that which does now 30. And... Yeah, our techniques just do 16. There's also Grill Shot. Badoom, that does like 50 odd. Also, Grill Shot's just really good for hitting in general because it's pretty much going to hit. That does like 50. Okay, so that's pretty much our tippity top though, isn't it? It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough at all. Oh dear. If I put on thingy Haki, that goes up to thingy. That brings us down. If I put that on top, okay, if I put that on top, I have the effect still going on. Okay. So I can have them on. I just have to make sure I put on the foot Haki after I put on the full body Haki. Okay. I feel like I'm going to need that armor. I'm going to need the defense in this one. I mean, I've got speed on my side this time, because for this time I can actually Geppo, but... so maybe I can dodge slightly better. If I'm getting in a really bad situation, like with the Mist-Hashira, I can Geppo out of there. It's something... oh dear, it's going to be rough today, ain't it? I'm also going to have to stop regularly to take hydrate breaks, because, my golly, it's hot. But right, okay. So. We've got our usual 3 suspects here of people we're going to beat up. We'll stick the Haki on for this, because we may as well. Yeah, we've got old Tanjiro here. But he's never fared well in these, and he also... It kind of deceptively makes me think that I'm slightly stronger than what I am, because I beat him up very easily, and then I go up against the HASHIRA and get absolutely destroyed. And, yeah, I think that's partly because Tanjiro doesn't have a lot of, defense-lowering stuff on. So, like, I can hit him... And I do a bunch of damage to him. And then all of a sudden he goes and... all of, where did I send him to? I was going to say, where have I sent him to there? Fucking hell. Hold the problem. Yeah, Tanjiro doesn't do as much damage as the Hashiras do. Tanjiro doesn't block the damage as well as the Hashiras do. At least I don't think he does. As I'm flailing around here, kinda failing to hit him. Where... Okay, you completely dodged that there. That's a pain. You took that very well. Annoyingly well, actually. Also, yeah, that didn't work either. Kick course, there we go. I mean, you did more than I thought you would, Tanjiro. I'll give you that one. But... yeah, it doesn't do too well. Compared to the HASHIRA, anyway, he does very, very little. I didn't realize he was so weak compared to the HASHIRA. Like, when I was playing Demon Slayer, I always thought, oh, Tanjiro, he's kind of strong. I guess maybe when he's got his sun breathing on, he's, like, kind of strong. It's just the water one, though. Nah, it's not that hard at all. But anyway, Zenetsu. Boom, ba-dum. I have to go against you next. Just kick the tar out of you. Which we pretty much can just do, because you've got one technique. You can use your sword technique in that, but you missed, because... I said last time that Rengoku's fire breathing's, like, the worst. Arguably, no, thunder breathing is. Not in the show, obviously, but in the mod. Just because of the variety of moves it gives you and the movability. Basically, if you're playing PvP in this Get mod, you want to be pretty much dodging a lot. And because of that, you don't want to stay still. You want to keep moving pretty much all the time. And yeah, some of the people in this just don't really provide that. Oh, I got this sword. Okay, people that use a lot of techniques to make you stand still for long stretches, they're terrible. Because if you're playing against demonic players, they'll just destroy you in that time. This mod does a lot of high damage output stuff, and if you're standing still and taking that damage output, you're in trouble. And if you're taking the full brunt of it head on, not blocking any of it, you're in trouble. And if you're using a technique that forces you to stay still, so even you don't get knocked back by it, oh, you're going to take a lot of DPS. The DPS moves in this are terrifying when they want to be. In case in point, we fought the Mist-Hashira, and when we stood still amongst his Misty 7th form technique, where he slashes and teleports around. Yeah, that did a lot. That did a lot, but also because if we were standing still, it made it bloody easy for him. If we were jumping around and dodging them, perhaps. Maybe we could have done a bit better there. Also, okay, my instincts for some reason are telling me I should be using Gippo on slot 1. And possibly that's because that's where I had it on previous things when I did survival mode. I don't know. But either way, I'm putting on slot 1 because I don't know, I just keep wanting to press slot 1 in order to jump. Maybe I'm probably going to get it driven backwards. I don't know. My instincts always just seem to tell me to do the wrong thing when it comes to these move orders. But anyway. Hold the bar. Right, well, they were easy enough. Enough sky! Badum, badum. Geek! It's fun clashing with you for a minute, mate. But yeah, as soon as I start using my spinny techniques and that, it does quite a bit to you. Now get my fun big super kick I send forward. Got the mini kicks. They do a little bit when they hit occasionally. Got our flippy kick. Oh, that's not going to work very well yet. No, spin. There we go. The flippy kick's pretty much never going to work because they're going to stand under me and keep bouncing me back up and not make me land. I need to land for it to work. And if I don't land properly, it just fails. The whole technique just fizzles out. But okay, well, those are warm-ups. That's pretty much what they are. They're a fucking warm-up compared to what's about to happen where we get slaughtered and I have to adjust my power rating a bit. I mean, thinking about it though, technically, the Men of Enemy mod has a lot of really high damage output stuff as well. Although I think a lot of it get toned down. I remember one of the updates, they toned down a bunch of damage output because some of the stuff is like absurdly powerful. But you can still scale things very, very high with this if you want to. So, you know. It's just, yeah, there's not as much defensively. More, your defense normally is either you use full body Haki or you have a lot of health. That's kind of it. Whereas Demon Slayer, you have not as much health, but you still gain health. Unless you're a demon, then you just have tons of health. But you rely on having a regeneration factor, if you've got a mark, and resilience 4, which cuts your damage by 8%. So basically, rather than just, you know, dealing out big hits and your opponent taking big damage but having a lot of health to compensate, which some demons do, but even demons tend to have resilience because they are bosses, basically. But, yeah, basically, if you do a move that's supposed to deal 50 damage instead, you'll deal 10. And then that comes off the player, and then the player would normally only have like 40 HP. No, wait. Yes? How much extra health do you get in Demon Slayer again? I can't remember. I remember as a HASHIRA you get a bunch more. I think it might be 80. Or is it 100? I can't remember. I know you get a bit. I know you get a couple of rolls anyway, actually. So yeah, it's definitely more than 40, I think. HP total, probably. I don't know. Then when you go as a demon, though, you can just go in the hundreds. Then you just become truly unstoppable. Alright, we're not fighting demons right now. No. Instead, we're gonna fight against HASHIRA, like Tomioka here. 140 health. I don't know where you sit in the power scaling of things, but you have water style like Tanjiro. You have your own technique. But I really don't know how scared of that I should be. But okay, I think for safety reasons, we are going to put on the Haki, though. And then we're going to try. That did no damage to him. We started that off with no damage. We've done 2 to him so far. Oh, dear. And look at our health plummet in the meantime. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm going to have to use all my techniques. Oh, dear. I think he just blocked girl shot. Oh, dear. Oh yeah, Jen, yeah, I'm doing like 4. What the fuck? He's so strong! He's blocking everything! Rapid kicks! Nothing! He's doing 56 apparently, the thing you told me so! Ba-boom! Yeah, he's just blocking all this. Wow, okay, so your whole gimmick thing is then you block everything, is that it? Is that your thing? Because it feels like you're blocking an awful lot of my attacks and I'm doing absolutely no damage. Which I was definitely able to do something previously. I've done 2. What the heck? Oh, this goes beyond. Oh. Nope, he's over there now. Oh no. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I didn't even force him to use his full power there. He has more power than that. Oh dear. Okay, so that didn't work. So at that point now we start increasing stuff. So hold on. What we got here? We currently do 7. Haki on. We then do 12. Cool. Then if I were to increase my door key by another 10,000, it's probably gonna have to go higher than that given everything. Like I think we did like what? 30,000 for the Miss HASHIRA. I think that was just barely. That was using Zoro's techniques, which Yeah. They seem to have a higher damage output, but then I think some maybe the mission stuff in that was ignoring some of the armor. They have a mission on Eternal Destruction. People were saying Eternal Destruction may ignore armor rating and stuff. It may. And I might put that on just to test it, but I don't think Sanji technically has that. I think he probably will be able to use it by the end of the show, but I don't think he technically has it right now. Anyway, Haki. We are going to boost everything by hundreds. Dum-ba-dum. I mean, the Conqueror stuff doesn't really matter, but whatever, it's gonna boost everything anyway. Doop-ba-doop-ba-doo. Haki experience. We don't even get Conquerors unlocked, it doesn't even matter. Ba-doop. And we do slash check Haki now. Yeah, we're at 300, which is the max. That said, though, we're not actually doing any extra damage with it. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, now we're doing a bit more. Only a bit, though. Like, it's a bit more at the very least. Something. Oh, dear. Okay, that takes us up to 19 per hit. It's not a lot, but we doubled our health as well, I suppose. That at least helps. It's something. Actually, okay, I am a bit curious about this. Because this is something that's said in the comments about Haki's. I actually can't remember if... Just also, apparently we did unlock Conquerors at some point then. Cool. Certainly didn't have it before. Okay, mission lets you hit full airway. Like, allows the user to emit the Haki over a short distance to that medium. Cool. Then get turn strikes. Allows the user to emit the Haki through the target's body, dealing eternal damage. You'd assume that means it can avoid armor and just hit and boom, boom, boom. That might be the case. And obviously, it doesn't apply to armor, because why would it? That wouldn't make any sense. Okay, let's give this a quick test. So we put on that, put on that, put on that, put on that. All the Haki on, all at once. It still did nothing. Oh, wow. That did 8. Yeah, so that internal destruction thing, no armor, nah. Even the ones that are hitting him and doing damage, they're not doing the full damage. So yeah, no, he's definitely still lowering down the damage tremendously. So I actually don't know what the heck this internal destruction thing's meant to do. Because, like, most One Piece opponents don't live this long anyway. Like, most One Piece opponents can't live this long. Just because you get so much power output. And blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I mean, we've done better. In the frame of, you know, we've got missions, we can now hit better. That's something. The eternal destruction, though... I think it's helping. I think it's just draining our Haki, if I'm being honest. Yeah, let's turn that one off. I see then charges that is with blah, 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 blah. Where are you, fecker? You blocked that, god damn it. Honestly, yeah, our big frontal kick seems to actually have the best damage output. God damn you! Why can't you just let me land the stupid kick that'll make you fall? But oh, he's using the mark thing. Okay. Yeah, this is why fighting you is always going to be a mistake. Uh-oh, don't turn that off. Doop-a-doo. What we'll do is drill shot. It did nothing! He's also now regenerating. Oh, no. Sorry, our big frontal kick, if it hits, does about 8 damage. Our spinning kick can do about 8 if it lands. Also, he's dishing out massive damage, as seen by the dummies there. He's dishing out between 35 and, like, 80 damage per thing. Oh, joy. Yeah, let's just dodge all that there for a second. I'm not doing very well getting him. Big frontal kick. No, I didn't work out too well. Spin! Still not enough. Oh, God. Why did I pick this guy? I'm gonna try a different point after this just to see if it is just this guy blocking so much. Oh, Tomioka, why are you so goddamn tough? God damn you. I can't even land the damn hit. Me having Geppo does not mean crap because he can follow me. I realized that very quickly in the fight, to be fair. I didn't waste my time with it. But yeah, having double health just means I'm double the length of a punching bag for him. My punching bag lasts a bit longer for him. That is basically it. Because he just... I love the mechanic for doing so. The clashing sounds so cool in this. Like, yeah, it's kicking my ass right now, but it's still really cool. Oh, but yeah, this guy is so powerful, Jesus. Okay, so after beating me, he just decided to leave because he didn't feel like sticking around for anything else. But yeah, okay, so that was someone using Mark and being incredibly powerful and boom. Holy feckles. Right, yeah, let's try someone else. Let's try Rengoku. Like, we beat Rengoku last time. Far easier than we beat Miss Tasha. Miss Tasha had Mark, Rengoku doesn't. Rengoku's got his last stand thing, which is still pretty good, but it's nowhere near as good, is it? Alright. Oh, me starting like that was a bit cheaty, but okay. He doesn't seem to have really cared. Okay, if I were to just come at you swinging. It's not going well. It's not going well at all, as it turns out. It turns out, yeah, even Rengoku's taking the kicks a lot better than yeah. Oh no. I think I did a bit there though. Oh. Kick! Oh, the stupid thingy kicks are pointless. They don't do anything! Oh, they don't do enough damage! My frontal kick did 6 there. That launched him away. I'm already at half health. And I've taken 40 off him. Yeah. Okay, I guess, yeah, the sword techniques just landed better then. The sword techniques pierced better. Which, to be fair, I had the same issue with Luffy. Luffy's techniques didn't seem to really break defenses. Yeah, Zoro's swords had a better. Maybe that's the key, so if you're gonna fight swordsmen, use swords. Don't bring your legs and fists to a sword fight. Because you'll get bodied by the Hashiras. It's starting to seem that way. Oh dear. Like, I don't think there's even a way I can, like... Oh, I mean, technically I can stay in the air. Oh, never mind. Again, like our last opponent, I can't really stay in the air to dodge. I was gonna say I can stay in there to maybe to dodge you for a bit to, like, get my cooldowns back. He'll just follow me. He'll just hit me. The AI for this tracking is pretty good. So, like, if it's easy to go in the air, it'll follow. It'll follow and... yeah, strike you down while you're midair. Oh, but, yeah, okay. So, Sanji's power level compared to Zoro's is a bit on the lower side. What? Yeah, just something incredibly stupid. Akaza! Out of curiosity, how quick do we die? Just wondering for science, you know? How quickly would you die to this fecker? He decides to come at us. The answer's probably going to be very. But we'll give it a quick try and see. Oh, land thingy kick. Oh, well done me. On top of that, yeah, he's a demon, so he'll have natural regeneration going on a lot more. So, that'll be fun. Akaza kicks you about the place very quickly. Has a lot of really quick, hard-hitting moves. As you can tell by the fact he's absolutely pounding into me. And yeah, my tanks, despite having less armor, yeah, my tanks are doing basically nothing to him because he's just ignoring a lot of damage. On top of that, he's moving around a lot, which makes hitting him a bit on the trickier side. Because, yeah, he'll move slightly around the place, he'll jump around the place, he'll strike you and keep moving around. Then again, if you're using Demon Slayer stuff, it's not normally an issue because you'll just use your breathing effects and you'll, like, you know, hit everywhere. So I'm pretty much relying on, like, hitting everywhere techniques to get him somewhat. Okay, I managed to land that twice against him, though. That's fun. I certainly didn't manage that against everyone. Run away! Can we actually dodge him for a bit? If I stay in the air for a little tad. Oh, yeah, you can't really... Spin kick! That didn't really do much. Run away! Interesting. Okay, so yeah, Akaza's not really good stuff to get us in the air like, you know, the others did. Bless him, he's trying. But unfortunately, it doesn't really matter. Even if, like, we don't... Like, even if we go into the air and dodge him to let our cooldowns come back, he's healing while I'm doing this. Meaning, yeah, I'll come down, I'll hit him with a couple of techniques, I'll do a little bit of damage. He'll be healed by the time I come back down. And my attacks don't deal enough damage to be worth the trip. Dearie dear. Oh my god. Oh yes, this is an absolute one-sided destruction here. My god. Okay, so I've upped my door key to 40,000, which gives me 1,000 health. Or 1,001 in this case, because my door key is also 40,040, because I've apparently killed 4 things. Don't know what those 4 things are, but I've apparently killed them. So, yeah, that doesn't increase my damage output anymore, though. So, we're still lacking there. And I can't really, like, increase my Haki or anything. Yeah, I think we only get, increase in power in buildable up until, like, 10,000. Do we even? We definitely started at 7 damage. We have gotten stronger somewhere down the line. I don't know where we've drawn this strength, but we drew it from somewhere. But okay, yeah, you never had the fight against, like, another HASHIRA, though? Like, I don't see it ending any differently. Our damage output isn't any higher. We can't deal enough damage to these guys. Our techniques aren't breaking through. Like, Sanji's just having it a bit rough against these guys. It can fight lower tier opponents. This is since the big, massive, chunky defense buff comes in place. He's screwed. This guy's definitely not going to be easier because he's definitely got really high-end damage output plus mark. Oh, God. God, he's not even the strongest one. He's not even the strongest of the HASHIRA. And I know he's going to destroy me. Dump-a-dump. Alright, Sonic, let's give it a go real quick. Dump-a-do. Just to give it a quick try. Our first kick did 2 damage. Remember that whole thing about a damage output being lowered by 80%? I feel like it's a wee tad higher with these chats. I feel like maybe, just maybe, they're getting slightly more damage resilience than that. Because they definitely are. Like, oh, the fuck. Can you get me if I'm up in the air out of curiosity? Yes, you can. You can definitely still aim and get me. Bum-ba-dum. Cool. That said, I have a lot of health. I have a lot of health. But you've wiped out 10% of mine, I've wiped out, like, 9 of yours. Oh, no. Alright, so shove all the Haki on. Shove it all on. Ah, there we go. Oh, you can just shred everywhere around him. Yeah, wind style is pretty good in this. I remember that much being the case. It's not my preferred favorite style. My preferred... Well, I prefer sound overall as a style, definitely. If you're including the Easter egg one, I prefer Sakura breathing because it's just absurdly powerful. But yeah, like if I have to pick one, that I didn't tend to go for sound. I also just gotta find the sword's really cool. But I mean, after that, it's like, oh, what I go for, like, wind would be up there. Wind would definitely be up there as one of my ones I would pick, just because it's got a lot of really good, nice moves that I like. Bum-ba-dum. Also spin! I feel like I just did a bunch of damage there, but I don't feel like it's getting reflected in your health really well. That did 10. Wait a minute. What? I'm onto something here. How am I now suddenly dealing a lot of damage to you? How did that happen? I just got a really clean hit or something. Might have done. Also, it's burning, I just realized. Wait a minute, that works in my favor. I could do with him burning. Where is he went? There he is. Quickly! Gaffo! 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 Oh, he nearly got me. Keep gaffling. Keep gaffling. I think he's mostly missed it. Spin! I did like 8. Huzzah! If I could get multiple hits, then I could do quite a bit more. Uh-oh. Come on. He's actually just bouncing me around there. What the fuck? Spin! How are you so good at this? I say as I've turned on all my Haki now. I'm doing a bit. So, oh, maybe that is internal Haki. Maybe the internal Haki is ignoring some of his armor. That actually might be the case. I didn't even think about that one. Because I did turn that on just out of desperation. Hold on. It also he's now healing because thingy's on. Great. Down here, you fecker. How much did I do? I don't know. Is it 60? 68 now? Okay, I just did like 9. Okay. What if I then turn Eternal Destruction off? Mate, could you come back over to this hole here really quick? Ow! Mate, I can barely get around against him. He's so... likes to knock me around the place. Spin! I mean, it did a bit. Oh, God. Yeah, being in the air against him's a terrible idea. He's a wind HASHIRA. Of course, being in the air against him's a terrible idea. Spin! I did nothing. He blocked it. Oh, God damn it. Darn it. I feel like actually going toe-to-toe with him, since I've just got a lot of health, might be better. It should be. I'm definitely not doing well going, like, you know, running around against him. Spin. I did a bit. This is mostly just manipulating the mechanics of my DPS techniques, though. It's mostly just trying to get him in a corner so I can use a spinny technique. Because then it'll hit multiple times and do a load of damage. That's pretty much the hope there, but... to be honest, it's not really paying off too well, given the fact that he's only at 1/3 health. He's lost 2/3 of his health, but in turn he's wiped out, you know, 4/5 of mine. Oh, That's including the fact I'm using technically Haki that I'm not even meant to have. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm sick of you now. I'm sick of your sword clashing. It was cool for game, but now it's just a constant reminder that I'm doing terrible in this fight. Ah, nah, nah. God damn. I feel like, Sanji's just not beating any of the high-level opponents in Demon Slayer. I need other components in play, like Devil Fruits or other abilities or something, because the current abilities just aren't cracking it. I am now kind of curious how well some of the Devil Fruits will do, though. Like, I did a series where we did One Piece with Demon Slayer stuff and blah, blah, blah. But with that, we had all the Demon Slayer boosts added on. So, like, it wasn't a real comparison. Like, I had, you know, HASHIRA level stats. Then I was just using One Piece skills for the most part. So, you know, it wasn't a proper comparison by any stretch. I am kind of curious now, though, if I just took the pure One Piece stat stuff, how well it would do. And, I mean, so far, yeah, Sanji stuff isn't doing well. Zaro's stuff, I was using swords and that from a different mod, and armor from a different mod, to help it boost up his defense a little bit. But, I mean, output-wise damage stuff, like, that was this mod. So, like, it was working. I don't know why the sword stuff worked so well, but it did. Again, sword to sword fight. I think those Luffy stuff, it didn't do too well. They mostly blocked all this stuff. I kind of got destroyed in Luffy's case. So, yeah, I mean, so far using weapons has been the key to this. I'm wondering if I tried the other Straw Hats, if any of them would be able to do it. Like, maybe gym-based stuff, because he's got, like, water. It's, like, you know, projectiles and stuff. Maybe that would help. Maybe Robin has a Devil Fruit. Frankie's got his cyborg stuff. He's got slightly higher defense. Maybe he would do slightly better. I don't know. It could be worth trying, though, just for funsies. It could be worth a wee gander, you know. Boom-ba-dum. Okay. I wonder if I find an opponent that we can fight. And obviously, fighting against the Uppermans and that's not going to work. Fighting against the HASHIRA and that hasn't going to work. I'm going to curious if we can beat anyone from it. So, yeah, there's ANBU. He turns into a train. Whatever. Don't really care about that. Lowerman 2, though. Like, is that who I think it is? Is that Wolf guy? No. Who the feck are you? I know, but I do a lot of damage to you anyway, so yeah, okay, you're no bother. Wait, where the feck's the wolf guy? I can't remember the name of now. Yeah, whatever. You're a no bother though. Okay. Which one are you? I can't remember, because like all the Loremans are in this. Like obviously most of them don't have their takes and stuff, but yeah, you're no bother. No, I got the thing. Oh wait, no, you are Loreman too. It's just you. Oh God. Yeah. Hold on. You are Lowerman 2. It's just there are two Lowerman 2s because there's the one that was Sheldon. The Sheldon is the one from the manga special. God damn it. Alright, so slash advancement revoke me the from maybe or through. I forget what the thing for this is. But yeah, Demon Slayer, no? God damn it. What's Demon Slayer Corp? Kill a demon. Okay, so that's all I want to get rid of. I want to revoke. Through? Maybe through. Oh, here we go. Demon Slayer Corpse. Ba-dum. Let me die. I got rid of the abyss. Fantastic. That said, go away. I need you out of the way, goddammit. Right, hold on, wait. Is this the guy? Here he is! Okay, so this is the guy. This is the guy I was thinking of. Ooh. I was wondering if this one would be alright. The answer's yeah, I'm thinking yeah. Okay, mate, you're incredibly loud. Did you not? Okay, yeah, he has like 200 health. Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Nah, okay, yeah. It's pretty much... Guy in his minigun's so loud. God damn him. Could you stop being so loud, damn it? I regret summoning you, you fecker. Also kill the dogs. Please get out of the way. I can't get to you. You can't hurt me very much. Oh, there we go. Transform. No, he won't be as loud. Anyway. Yeah, there's no middle ground in this one, though. It's pretty much just, either they're way too strong or they don't stand a chance. Like, there's no middle ground in this one. Like, it's either, yeah, they are going to be tip of the top mountain where I'm doing, like, no damage, or they are not, and I can do, like, 20. And that is it. Boom, ba-dum. Also, random kicks and boom, ba-dum. I nearly forgot you had a sword for part of this. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Boom, ba-dum. Actually, I said my regular kicks only doing like 2 damage to him. So my big techniques are doing lots. I don't know why my big techniques are able to break through his defenses so easily, but they are. Grail shot. Yeah, I did 16. Spinning kick. There we go. Easy. Oh, yeah. It's either the barely inconvenience or I get absolutely curb stomped. There's no middle ground with this mod. Oh, poor Sanji. You just can't hack it in the upper ranks of this mod, apparently. Deary dear. But alright, anyway, I think we're going to end things there, though, for the day, because I am currently melting. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show, and hope you enjoyed me doing this little experimental thing. I mean, I tried other stuff, and I'll try some of the other, like, character-based things for, you know, Delvers and stuff, but yeah, I mainly just wanted to try the main 3 just to see how it went. I mean, I actually just wanted to try Luffy versus Tanjiro, but I forgot Tanjiro was so weak, and I forgot everything else in this mob was so freaking strong. It's been so long since I played Demon Slayer, but I mean, yeah, I've just been in a mood for, you know, trying out One Piece stuff, and Demon Slayer anime has been really good, so it's been in the mood to try the mods out, and this seemed like a fun way to play about with it, since I'd also been experimenting with the idea of, you know, doing character battles again, so... Oh, it's been a fun wee experiment. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do other bits. Maybe we won't. We'll see. You can let us know in the comments if you think I should, any battle things you'd like to see, and bump them. Or who do you think from One Piece mods stuff-wise might have a chance against the Demon Slayer stuff? So far, Zoro's the only one that's had a decent crack at it because of his sword techniques. I genuinely don't know if anyone else would be able to keep up. Alright, anyway, people know, thank you all very much for watching. I shall see you all next time for whatever Minecraft thingamajig I end up getting up to next. Goodbye, everybody. Da, 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 da. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our late members, the joining members Sebastian Ramsey and Alks, and our ANBU member, MonsterQ. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support. Better.